Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George. And we're doing it solo dolo today. Today, I am here accompanied by Adriana. How's it going?
We're all that matters, so whatever.
We're all that matters.
It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need these other
haters.
No, are they haters? Is that
Haterella. Joe?
Well,
Absolutely.
Joe is he's a Adriana hater.
Absolutely. I told you he didn't like
the
me.
Heart. And then Adrian hasn't been here for the past 3 weeks.
So he doesn't even go here anymore.
I feel like Luis is more part of this instead of Adrian. It's just whatever. But yeah, we're doing this.
What's up, guys? What's up? How was everybody's weekend?
Are you asking? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me.
Mm-hmm. Everybody,
I was like,
you're the only everybody.
Guys?
You're the only everybody.
What did I do this weekend? Oh, you know what? I took the weekend. And you know how we have our chilaquiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
We took the Sunday off because we're like,
it's Mother's Day.
No,
weekend.
not even that. It was just like we wanted to rest.
Oh.
Yeah. And so we chilled. Saturday, we had a concert. Well, no, we didn't have a concert. My primo played. So we were there,
Nice.
What about you? What did you get for Mother's Day?
Oh, lots of things.
Oh,
Lots
happy
of
Mother's
things.
Day.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have late Mother's Day.
Yeah, whatever, George. The girls spoiled me / the husband.
With?
They made me breakfast. We usually do like the going out to breakfast typically, but my oldest wanted to cook. Like she wanted to make breakfast.
Does she know how to cook?
She knows. Yeah, I've taught her the basics.
Okay, the basics. All right, cool.
So she's able to make breakfast. Like that's a little easier than
the full course meal for dinner.
Yeah. Breakfast food is definitely easier. So
you got breakfast,
and then
what'd you get? What happened?
Gift card to Ulta. I got shoes that I really wanted.
Wait. A gift card to Ulta? Mm-hmm. Okay.
The makeup store.
Yeah, I know which one. I'm not gonna say anything about gift cards.
You don't like gift cards?
I just think they're
meaningless.
Not meaningless. It's like you didn't put any effort.
Shoes. I used to feel that way. I will say, I understand what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah.
But I much rather them get me a gift card from a store that
you like,
I like, or that I'm gonna get something from, than for them to escoger algo and then I have to return it. I think that's more insulting.
Oh no, you can't return. You return it?
No, but that's my point though. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I rather get the gift card from a place. Now, if you get me a gift card from a place where it's like, what? Like, where's this? Like, I've never even heard of this store.
That's a hole in the wall. You're gonna love it.
That's putting no thought. That's putting no thought. Because if you would have thought of me, then you would know at least somewhat of what.
Maybe they think you're like open to stuff and wanting to try new things. So here's a gift card to this new place that I think that you would really love. And, no, here's $50 gift card.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All right, Adela.
I don't know how I feel about it.
So, but they accompany with shoes, brand new shoes. So that's actually good. A gift card with something else is fine.
Yeah. And then I got, like, it's little things that I know it's the little things, right? Where it's like they got me my favorite. Oh. Well, the two little ones, they gave me their school stuff. So yeah, it was like more homemade stuff or like what they made at school.
Oh, okay.
But like they also bought me like my favorite candy and
what's your favorite candy?
Dark chocolate.
What the fuck? Why?
I love dark chocolate. What do you mean?
I just find it weird that people like dark chocolate and mint chocolate too. At that too. Are you that person
that loves chocolate?
Do you like mint chocolate?
Now that I'm older, yes.
Why?
I used to, you know what? I used to hate those little things that they give you at Olive Garden. I used to hate them. And now I'm like, oh, can I have some more? And then they give them to you really cold. And that just.
It's funny you say that because we literally went yesterday to the Olive Garden and I got those.
Did you get the little.
And
they were good. But why? But I won't buy them from the store.
Why would you? Okay. Explain me this. Why do they give you chocolate?
Because it's a piece. Because after you eat, you want something sweet. Yay or nay? whether it's from that restaurant or not, but like give it, and maybe not 5 minutes after your meal, maybe an hour after your meal. You want something sweet. Right. That is the sweet. And then it's minty. So it's like you're not walking out smelling like onions. Not that you would from Olive Garden specifically, but onion breath. It covers all that. I
do get, I pop in a chicle right after eating. So
then that explains the mint.
Fuck.
You're welcome. Game changer.
And did you get anything else later the night? I feel like, well, Mother's Day is really, it's basically become like it's like a birthday for women. I think so. You celebrate them a lot. I'm going there, but like for Father's Day, it just feels like,
Do you think it's easier or what? Well, can't even say that.
What?
I was going to say, what do you consider to be more common? A guy walking away from a situation and the mom having to...
Wait, what is going deep.
No, it's not going deep. As you're saying, well, nobody really recognizes Father's Day. They are recognized, the ones that are there. The ones that aren't.
Damn. You heard that, lady? It's a Joe or the gentleman. The ones that are there. Damn.
How are you going to be recognized as a dad if you don't actually step up for your dad? Okay,
but that's like a very serious situation. I mean, it's very specific. You know what I mean? I feel like Father's Day. Anyways, Mother's Day is great.
I mean, I think Father's Day is equally as celebrated. I don't think one is celebrated more than the other.
I mean, it depends because growing up as, my dad, I don't think we did. Like, we would buy him something for Father's Day, but it was just like here's a gift. And after that, it wasn't very much after that.
But is it because he didn't want that?
I don't know. It might have been just because he didn't want to. Maybe he didn't want to go, like, for example, take him out to eat or something. Let's go get a steak or something, like, It was kind of like that. You're right.
That's what I'm saying, where it's like, for example, us yesterday, it was, where do you want to go for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, and my cousin had invited us over to a cookout. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go to the cookout. Like, there's.
Should we take this call?
No, that's my boss.
You really need to take that call then. Do you want to take a little bit?
Mm-mm.
I'm not going to say his name. I was about to, but.
Because you can't see it on the camera.
That's a very nice suit there. That's a nice little profile pic.
He's a professional.
He is. You know what? I need one of those, like, at my job, everyone that I email has their headshot. Mm-hmm. I still have yet to get my headshot.
That's a new thing. I feel like that's a new thing.
What? Headshots?
No, like having it like as a signature.
On your emails?
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about?
Your headshot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
People have that on their signatures now, where it's like an actual, like one of those pictures on their signature.
I haven't seen any of that.
No? Well, no, I see it a lot.
That's so weird, though. Why would you do that?
I like it because then you know who. I don't know. Do you ever wonder, like,
who's emailing me?
Not. I mean, obviously you know who's emailing you, but it's like,
except for the spam.
Aside, I don't get very
actually.
Much
you know
spam
what?
At work.
Imagine getting the headshots for the spam.
The spam ones. Cartoon characters.
Oh wait. I was thinking about, like,
I was thinking of them playing the part of. They're scammers. You think they're really gonna put their actual face?
I don't know. Maybe, that'd be funny. Funny. Yeah, maybe that'd be funny. No. I need to update my headshot now. I think about it. I don't like that.
Did that just stress you out?
It did. Thinking about having to go into the office and then go get a nice suit or something, or maybe they provide you the suit. I don't know.
They don't provide you a suit.
Okay, yeah, no. See, I would not care.
You don't have a suit?
Wait, all right. What type of suit? I know every man needs a suit, but what type of suit? I have a coat. I have the pants. A
coat with the pants.
I have the coat with the pants.
The whole 3-piece suit isn't 4-piece, whatever piece suit isn't necessarily a thing anymore.
A shirt and a pant, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe. I'm missing one part. The shirt.
Do you wear no shirts under those two?
Under a coat, yeah. I go no coat, no shirt under the coat.
No.
It feels. I like the breeze. I like the breeze on my shirt. No, Pero where were we? Mother's Day.
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
So yeah, I think it just depends on that person as well. Because we went to a cookout. I didn't want to do dinner. Everything is so busy, like obnoxiously busy, and you see people of like 20 deep.
That's true.
Where it's like if I have a party 20 deep, I'm having a cookout. I'll cater. Come to my house because you're going to be more comfortable. You're not going to be rushed. You can't even talk to people because of how big the table is. So it's like.
But it's fun. I hate kids.
You hate kids?
No, I love kids, but I hate like the thought of having like it's cool, right? A cookout, but going to the restaurant with everybody sounds better.
That sounds, for me, that's more stressful. Because it's like, okay, we got to get there. And then we got to tell them that it's 20 people. How much of a wait is it for 20 people? And then
how many are here?
Who's going to order? And is everybody ready to order? Like, it's just too stressful.
Yesterday at Olive Garden, we get there. The whole place is packed, obviously, right? It was, and we had about an hour wait.
Exactly. You just proved my point.
It went by really fast. I think it was like 40 minutes. And anywho, we got our food, sat down, ate. It's great. And then we got our chocolate.
I have a question for you.
What's your question?
Because you mentioned restaurants. When you go to a restaurant and they don't have prices, do you hate asking?
I don't ask.
You don't?
I like the that sounds egotistical, I guess, or something.
You don't you don't ask because you don't care, or you don't ask because you hate asking?
I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm, it depends. Because if I look at something and it's like on a, I don't know, you figure out like, okay, this is probably super expensive. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's more for like the drinks.
What type of places are you talking about? Give me an example, because I need to like visualize this. I don't know.
I need to visualize it.
Because I mean, I'm guessing you hate asking?
I don't like asking, so I don't ask.
Okay.
And I'll just order it, which is fine. But sometimes it sucks when you're gonna get a.
Why are you bothered?
Vodka soda and they're charging me $30 for it. Maybe. That's my point. It's like, okay. Why are you charging me $30 for like? But you see what I mean? Where it's like, but I'm not gonna ask you how much.
Yeah, but okay.
A specific drink is, because it's not that I'm being like. Does that make sense?
I mean, maybe? It does, but at the same time, I get it.
Like, it's not like I'm like, oh my God, I only have $5, so I'm going to go out to eat and I want to make sure that I get $1. No, that's not my thing, but it's just like a.
Don't overcharge me?
Yeah, where it's like.
Of like not being.
Right. Where it's like, don't charge me $40 for a drink that costs $6, $10. Okay. With the, what is it? The
gratuity?
No.
The taxes?
Yeah, we're like, everything is going up right now. Everything is so expensive. Inflation. Thank you. Where it's like, okay, fine, 10 te la paso. But you don't charge me $40 for just a standard rail. That's why I like asking, because it's like, I want to know if you're going to give me.
Yeah, but you don't go to a bar and ask, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm saying I don't like asking. I don't ask at all.
Nobody asks.
People don't ask?
I think so. Yeah, nobody asks how much. If you're at a bar, a crowded bar.
Yeah, no, nobody asks.
Yeah, nobody asks.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, if
you're at a restaurant,
that asks, dude, please let us know. But if you're at a restaurant sitting there and ordering drinks, I don't know. I wouldn't ask. If I'm with my I don't know, on a date, and I'm like, oh, how much is this?
Would that be a turnoff?
Well, that'd be for you. If she's asking how much it is, I don't give a shit.
Why don't you care? But is that a turn? Okay, is that like a, oh, how cute, she's being considerate.
She's mindful with her money.
She's mindful of like, she ain't one of these that's just trying to go out for drinks.
She got other priorities. Yeah, she's got shit she's got to do.
Where it's like, no, not even that. It's like, oh, she gets it.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe she gets it.
I fucking know. I'm making shit up.
No, I don't. It wouldn't be a turn off. It wouldn't be a turn on either, but I think it'd be very cool of knowing that this person, this the girl I'm on a date with,
is mindful
of her money.
And not expecting,
just spending
or just like, oh, he's paying. So
or maybe mindful because you're right.
That's what I meant.
Oh shit! You know what? I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh,
you see, I wasn't even paying.
that was gonna be. So do you not pay?
Nah, there's one date I went on one time where she didn't want me to pay for anything, and I was like, it kind of bothered me at first because I was like, as a guy, I'm like, well, I don't want to let her pay, but after she paid for her own food the first time, then we went out again. That same night we were doing some other stuff, and she paid for herself again, paid for herself. I was like, I like this. You know what?
Really?
Yeah. It didn't bother me a lot. I mean, at the beginning it did, but at the end of it, I was like, yeah, I could date her. So
interesting.
Mm.
That's a turnoff.
For you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I've been out of the whole dating thing for a really long time. Yeah. Take that into consideration. But once upon a time, when I did date, if the guy expected me to pay, that was a turnoff.
Okay.
But I would do it.
But did you expect him to pay?
No.
I did.
I never walk into a situation, like even before, where it's like, it's not like I'm going on a date without a purse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to pay for me, and I'm not going to
have money.
Right. But then the expectation of me covering you, it's like, oh, yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. But fuck you.
Dude, see why? Let's say all right. Let's say you're in the dating scene, right? Mm-hmm. You just met this guy and you're going on a date, first date, and he's like, he's told you, or no, on the date he tells you, you know what? I have two girls, whatever. I'm a, what's it called?
Lesbian. I'm just kidding.
I'm a solo dad or whatever. Okay. Did you say that?
Wow, we don't have words today.
Yeah, we do not.
Single father.
I'm a single father, whatever. Yeah, let's just call it that.
Yeah, single. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Sure.
We're losing words today. The Twilight Zone over here.
And he tells you, you know what? I didn't expect it to be this expensive. Do you mind? You know what? Got to pay my bills. How would you react? What would you say?
I actually had that happen once.
And you liked it. Oh, okay. Did you?
It wasn't because he was a solo dad.
Oh, well.
It was just, taking into consideration, we were both college kids. So it's like, it's not like we are.
Had money.
Right. And it was, I feel like his reaction to it was humbling for him because I didn't I don't know if you know how you can just tell where it's like, how do I ask her this?
Yeah.
That's the reaction that I got from him. And I didn't embarrass him. I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I put in my portion. And I didn't make it a big deal. And I never brought it up after that. I mean, I talked to him after that, but.
Was there a second date?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, okay.
And it was better planned.
Okay. So he did end up paying the full bill the second time?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you did it, right? But
right.
Yeah.
But it was, you know what I mean? I think it's just the approach.
Yeah.
I think the approach has a lot to do with it. Like,
it depends on the person you're asking too. I mean, maybe.
Right, because I have horror stories. I really do. Like now that I'm looking back, I'm like, right now. Good Lord. I had one occasion where.
What's your worst? Okay, well, go with that one first. Don't go with the worst. Don't go with the worst. Go with that one first.
I had one situation where he called me up. Hey, what's up? We had been talking for a little bit, but just as friends, like, And it was like, hey, let's go out to dinner on so and so day. You want to go? Like, let's go. No, him.
Oh, okay.
Him to me. Hey, let's go to dinner on this Friday. Like, it was just, I'm like, sure. What do you think? How do you take that? Where it's like, if he was inviting me, like, it's not like I said, hey, when are we going to go out to dinner? No, it was, hey, let's go out to dinner on, this date. Let's go. Oh, I'll pick you up at this time. All the things.
Is this really going where I think it's going? Oh, I mean, to me, it's like if I'm inviting, I've always been taught you're paying if you're invited. This is going where I think it's going. What the fuck?
He picked me up and like on the way there, and we had pulled up to the place and he's like.
Pulled up in what? Hold on. I want to know his car. What was he driving? Was it a raggedy ass truck?
It wasn't even a truck. It was a car.
It was a Toyota.
But it wasn't raggedy. Damn, what was he driving?
It's a Camry.
I feel like I should know this. It's a Camry. Shut up.
No.
I can't even tell you.
Was it a Mustang? That bad? There's no way.
Yeah, like it. No, I'm bad at cars.
I feel like
it was a black car, but it wasn't a Mustang. Maybe it was a Charger. Challenger, Charger, maybe a Charger.
It's a Charger. The Charger is the one that everybody buys. So yeah.
Okay, two-door?
Oh no, that's a Challenger.
It was a two. I remember it was a two-door.
Okay, let's go with Challenger. So he has money, sort of.
He acted like he did, but when we got to the restaurant, like we were pulling up, it was like, "Hey, you got me right."
Oh, he told you that?
I don't get paid till next week.
Oh, what'd you do? Oh, no way. Like before y'all started eating?
Before we got out of the car. Like it was like we were in conversation, blah, 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 blah. We get to the restaurant. Hey, you got me right. Like very nonchalant. Like it was very like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got me right.
You got me, bestie?
Yeah. It was like, hey, you got me right. I don't get paid till next week. The fuck? Then invite me next week, bruh. You invited me. Like, what do you.
Oh, I mean, I feel like I kind of know you, so I feel like your first reaction to that would have been like, take me home. But what happened?
I'm actually, no,
you
I
stayed?
didn't.
You paid?
I was like, well, at first I was taken back.
Yeah, I figured.
At first I thought he was joking.
And it turns out he wasn't.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I was
like, okay, cool. I paid for it. Didn't talk to him again.
Never saw him again. Okay. I was about to ask, do we still know this guy? Do we know his name?
No.
Do you remember his name? Like, honestly,
I do.
honestly. Okay.
I will not repeat it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It wasn't I forgot his name.
My husband, you forgot my husband's name?
No, dude, no. It's the guy that called.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Your boss.
No, it wasn't him. No, it wasn't
No, not you. It's damn, okay, cool.
But do you see what I mean? Where it was like, what?
I mean, I would never have the balls to say some shit like that, or even invite someone and not pay. It's even whenever I was younger, if I'm inviting, I'm paying. There was times I only had $20. I'm like, look, dude, we're going to McDonald's.
But it's one of those like with friends, and with someone that you're really chill with. I feel like you can not even get away with it, but you can be like, you know what? I'm hungry. I got $20. Like you can make it
Jack in the Box tacos.
But you see what I mean? Where it's like with the right approach, maybe. But like, how are you really gonna call somebody and say, you schedule a date? You're the one that has the idea.
They just weren't raised right.
And I'm like, what? Like, cause how
are you raising your daughters? Actually, now that I think about it. In that sense, have you talked to them about shit like that? I mean, they're 9, right? The oldest is 9?
The oldest is 9. So
okay,
not
really. They really don't need to know any of that. Okay,
no,
never mind. Well, okay, when that time comes around, what is it? Are you telling them, don't expect shit from the guy? Or are we making them hate men before the age?
No, I don't want them to have that perspective. I don't.
Because, that's good. You shouldn't.
No.
We're good people.
Sometimes.
I am. Sometimes.
But and I think that's actually a struggle. Like
what?
I struggle with that. And I'm not there yet. Maybe that's why I struggle with it. But where it's like, how do you teach them to be independent, but it's okay to have certain expectations? Where it's like, if someone invites you out to dinner, the expectation is for them, you as a girl, them as a man. I
think that starts, well, obviously it starts with you two, right?
With me, what do you mean? Oh, me, yes, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, where it's like, every time we go out, even though my husband always pays. Like, we have the same card, but he always pays. Like, there's times that I don't even take my purse, and my kids see that. Because they also see when I'm like, give me your card. You know?
I need to pay. I need to buy these new shoes. This purse is calling to me.
But do you see what I mean? Like, they see that.
Yeah.
Do they understand that we have the same account? Probably not. I mean, maybe they do.
Maybe they do. But I think that's good. I mean, that's the example that, dad, the man, is one that pays.
Taking care of it.
But whenever you go out, I mean, with your girls, I'm sure you pay. You're like, I can do this too, type of thing, right?
I usually, before I leave the house, I ask if I need my wallet. And that is a trigger of like, shit, do I have my wallet? Because if he doesn't have his wallet, and I don't have mine. Okay. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but...
Because there's times where I will leave the house and I was like, do I need my purse? And he's like, no. And then he'll like check his pockets. No, you're good.
Oh, that's so nice.
Because it's been other situations where I'll have my purse, and thank God I have my purse because he forgot his wallet at home. Yeah. And he will literally like, oh my God, I don't have my wallet. Like, did I not bring it? Like, it's that.
That happened to me yesterday. I forgot my wallet. I still paid because of Apple Pay, but anyways.
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Grateful for Apple Pay. Well, all right. You have a nice time going there. Cool.
No, I'm trying. It's hard work. Fuck.
It's hard work. I think of what I told you earlier. For some reason, I've been getting a lot of videos.
Are you on a certain side of
TikTok?
TikTok and social media?
Cops, video cams. What are they called? Body cams?
Body cams.
I love watching these. I don't know why, but
so do I.
Of women, or not women, but sorry. No,
what was that officer doing?
No. Of citizens or people, thinking they're above the law, and
or that they know more than
they know more than officers, so
they're trying to check the officer.
Yeah, shit like that, and I'm like, this is so funny because like when they asked, I just need your license, right? And you actually did something wrong.
I don't need to give you my license.
Yeah, there's one I just watched where it's like this lady, apparently she did it at a traffic, what's it called? Traffic violation. She violated, she did something. And so the officer stopped her, but she gets out of her car and starts walking into a store. And he walks up to her. He's like, hey, you need to like, and she's like hyperventilating. How do you say that?
Hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Being extra.
She was being a Karen. And then he's like, well, I need your license. And she's like, no, you don't. When I didn't do anything. He was like, it's just, it blows my mind that people are like, you did something wrong. Just give them your license. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yes. And that's, sometimes I don't understand that. I will say that's, and I don't, I'm going to get shit for saying this. But it's like, for example, if I get pulled over, I'm not going to sit here and talk shit to a cop.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and be
stuck up or a little, I just want to get out of my way. Just
where it's like, all right. Like, it's just like, and that's the part that I've never, and maybe that's wrong that I'm just so like, here, take it. Like,
no, it's not. I don't think so.
But it's like, I see other people where it's like, why did you give it to them? You should have blah, blah, blah. Where it's like, what am I going to fight? Like,
he's got a gun.
I'm really not, like, if he pulled me over, chances are it was for something.
Yeah.
But people say that that's me being privileged.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Exactly. Where it's like, well, that's a privilege that you have. And it's maybe, but it's like, I'm not going to sit here and argue. Like, it's.
I got pulled over one time because we were in the wrong side of town. somewhere we weren't supposed to be.
The right side of town.
Yeah, the right side of town. Yeah. And that was the first time I ever got like, dude, I got stopped because of my color. That was so cool. I actually blew my mind. I was excited. I was really excited. And he pulled us over. It was me and my friend. I was like, he's like, what are you doing here at this hour? I'm like, oh, we're just leaving. We just left the Starbucks. And but the Starbucks was closed for like 3 hours. So we were leaving, and he's like, what are you doing in this place? Or, just asked us basic questions. And he's like, let me see your license. I was like, there you go. What am I going to do? Just take it.
Yeah. And what did he do? Like,
just came back, gave it to me. He's like, just go home. Don't be out here at these hours.
There was something that, was it, that Dahmer documentary?
I've never watched it.
You never.
Talk to me.
I want to say that there's something at the end of it that the laws have drastically changed in regards to the whole showing your driver's license.
Mm. But why?
Or maybe in that state because.
Okay, what's changed?
So now there's, in I think it was a Wisconsin thing maybe, where when somebody says, when an officer asks you for a driver's license, you have to give it to them. Uh-huh. Or it was, they have to run your driver's license. It's one of the two because on one of the occasions, the officer asked Dahmer for his license, his license. And his excuse was, oh, I'm just helping my friend. But his friend was drugged and he was in the process of murdering him.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't have my stuff. It's upstairs. I'm not going to go get it. Like, it's far. Like, I'm just trying to help my friend. And the officers,
like, all right, cool.
like, yeah. Like, it was very like, okay, fine. But there's like rules in place now because of that.
Damn. Because of Wisconsin? Shit.
Not just because of Wisconsin.
No. Okay.
Because they said it at like the end of the show where it was like, because I want to say that police department got sued.
Because of that.
Because they should have asked him for, like, if people would have ran his information, he would have had some type of record of
killing people.
Not
of violations.
Maybe, or at least that, oh, well, he's been suspicious before.
Yeah, they would have brought him in.
Because don't they put on that, when they look you up, like if you're...
How many violations of what you did?
Sure.
Crimes, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's how Bundy got away with shit, or why I don't know. There's a few that have gotten away with.
I need to watch these documentaries because
you clearly have.
I don't watch. You do. There was one time where the officer just pulled me over, and he's like, "I pulled you over because you cut me off." I'm like, "The fuck? No, I didn't." I legit he told me, I was like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Yes, you did." I was like, "That's fine. But if you sure." Like that was out of all the times I've ever been stopped where I was like, "Fucking liar! You're just mad, dude. You're just mad. You're slow."
Well, see, and sometimes I have a reaction of like, "Shut up." No, I didn't. Like that's where it's like, "No, I'm not telling you to shut." Like I'm talking to myself. Like
you were going, ma'am, you were going 80 and a 70.
Shut up. No, I wasn't.
What?
I was like, swear. Let me see.
Swear. Give me your gun. Show me that gun. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Those are the type of videos I've been into. It's pretty fun. I've also started watching, what are the other videos I was watching? Oh, fuck. They were just in my head.
The ones that I hate about those is the ones that come up that's like several parts to it. Because you can never find the part 2 and part 7. Or they skip.
I go deep into
I can't find them. No. Like, that's why I quit. Because part 4 will come up and I'm like, oh my God, it got good. Where the rest of us? Where's it?
I like, you know what I watch? I don't know if you've seen them, but like the Hallmark movies. What the fuck is that?
Those are too happy for me.
No. Oh. Well, I don't know if they're Hallmark movies, but there's some type of movies that are like bad acting. It's just horrible, but it has Hallmark an interesting movies. Like story. So I'll just watch all the videos.
Lifetime is up there too.
It's probably Lifetime
because it's like very like bad acting or like low budget films.
Yeah, there you go.
They're low budget films, and it's like What am I watching? Like, is this real life or is this?
But I watched the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is good.
It's like a good storyline, but really bad actors.
Like, it was like the one was like, I guess they're trying to tell a. What would you say? Like, if someone was like, never judge a book by its cover, right? Mm-hmm. Shit like that. And they give you a whole scenario and then they're like, oh.
The whole drama.
Yeah.
The whole like novela. Like, it's almost like a little mini novela.
A mini novela. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
But then you can't look away.
Okay. Well, I'm at part 6 and I'm done. I'm like, I need more of this. Then scrolls away. Mm-mm. No, there's another type of videos that I've been really into. That's really been popping up on my For You page, but I don't remember what they are. No, I have no idea. Once I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Okay, keep me posted. Have you been on the Wiggins Wild World side of TikTok?
What's the Wiggins Wild World?
So, and I stopped watching it, and I think they stopped, like, you're going to have to look it up because it's a trip.
Okay.
And a lot of people were saying that it's real, but then others were saying that, no, he was just doing it for views. And I don't remember if it was Utah or Arizona, but it was like the desert area. This family had moved.
Oh, shit. Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Where he bought about 20 acres of land, right?
Yeah. In the middle of the desert, I think.
Yeah.
Or something and like he found remains, but then he also found clothes, shoes, backpacks. Mm-hmm. And like one was like a femur of a child, like a child's femur or something. And he's like, I have to stop. Like it was very weird. Like it tripped me out, but I had to stop watching because it was freaking me out.
Do you believe it?
I don't know. So much stuff that has come out. I don't know.
Okay, first off, this motherfucker bought 20 acres of land in the middle of the desert.
Allegedly, he like cashed in on everything that he had to get this property. Because I think there's a house on it, or they're building a house, or something along those lines.
Okay. 20 acres of land.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think he's... What do you mean?
No, I was just... What the fuck are you going to do with 20 acres of land in the desert? You know what I mean? I don't know. May start drilling to hopefully find oil. I don't know. But on regards to his findings and everything, I believe it just because
of all the stuff that's come out. Where it's like, why not? It's in the middle of the desert. Yeah, why not?
That's one place nobody was gonna go out there and look. So yeah, let's drop these bodies here.
But don't you think it's weird that that
they sold it to him?
No, he contacted authorities and they won't do anything.
Well, okay, what are you gonna do about it? Well, you're asking me what? Hold on, you're asking me if it's weird because maybe the authorities don't want to do anything about it because it's covered up by the CIA or the government or something like that? No,
because if it's covered up high up like that, then the police department isn't going to know about the cover up. Like they're not going to.
Yeah, but I'm guessing they're not even looking into it. They're not
right. They did nothing, or I think they went out there once, or they went out there once, or they responded to him once, and they're like, yeah.
But okay, let's say hold on. Let's say you're the officer, right? You're called out here to the desert to look at this land, and for some reason there's shit going on, right? And you walk up in there, and you see that bones, backpacks, shoes, all that shit that he found. What would you do?
I don't know. They're trained to know what to do, not me.
Girl. The fuck am I gonna
Make
do?
a report. I don't know.
Make a report of what? This is higher up. If I see that, I'm like, this is okay.
Call NCIS.
This is a
NCIS.
LAPD or
call Law and Order. Do something.
Call Law and Order.
Do something
because this is higher. This is not on my pay grade.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Okay, so you as the property owner, what do you do?
Oh, I'd make that into an amusement park, like amusement park.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, you have remains. You put that in the middle, put like a little stand around it so people charge people like $20 to come see it.
I would not pay $20 to go see that.
and there's a donkey. So the world's smallest donkey in bones. Sorry, that's where my head went. It's a good idea though.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
I'm thinking about the land, what I could use the land for. So,
well, like you said, what would you use 20 acres for?
What would I not use it for? Is the question. Go-karting would be the first one. Not go-karting, but
dirt bike.
ATV, dirt bikes. Make a dirt bike amusement park. Oh, dude, see, the ideas are just flowing now.
The ideas are just flowing. Huh.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be that'd be cool. I don't know what I would do about the bodies, but
Exactly. Like, just move around them? Like, what?
Look, in my head, I'm like, fuck it. It happened. People are dead. There's bones. I don't know them.
I really hope. You know what? I don't even.
What? The way I think? Where are you
that's
going
horrible.
What?
That you're just like, yeah, people died. It's fine. Like, what if those people are missing?
Probably.
Or were missing and people are looking for them.
I guess you're right there.
What if that was your friend? I'm going to put friend. What if that was your friend that one day went missing and you never heard from that person again and nobody ever knew what happened to that person? Mm-hmm. And you come to find out that he was in somebody's backyard and they were just like, yeah, I saw the bones, but it's fine. Wouldn't you be like, bro?
By that time, we've already had a burial or not of something, right? We buried something. We've already paid our respects. We've already lloramos.
That doesn't always happen for right away. That takes years.
Yes, but it's like, ya que? It's like, oh, you found him over there? I was like, fuck, all right.
I don't know if I believe you.
Do you really do not?
I don't know if I believe you.
That would be my reaction, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah.
You're that cold-hearted?
Not cold-hearted.
Good to know, George.
Ignorance is bliss.
I agree. Like we were talking earlier, certain things that happen or that one gets exposed to, it really, sometimes I wish I didn't know. But then...
Oh, yeah, about those things.
Yeah, like sometimes not knowing is...
Bad?
Easier.
Yes, yeah, I get what you're saying.
You live less paranoid.
Oh, knowing?
Not knowing.
Not knowing is you live a little... I feel like not knowing you live more paranoid.
No? Really? No, on the contrary. Because if you don't know that such bad things exist, it won't cross your mind.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Right?
I feel like, yeah.
Because you don't know what you don't know.
This is true. But someone who doesn't know who they don't know should still be wondering about other things. So they should be paranoid about other things that they don't know.
You're going to get in trouble for your phone. And I'm going to laugh.
That was just one time. What are you talking about?
That was like the fifth. That was the fifth time.
Anyways.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Moving on.
I wanted to ask this one, but never mind. I'll ask you whenever everyone is here.
Oh, I'm not entertaining enough? Is that what it is, George?
It's not that. It's just, it's funny.
Takes more people.
Look, I'll give you one. All right, real quick. Oh, okay. I don't remember how this one went exactly, but okay. In church, in Catholic, we have the body in the body in the blood, and we take it right at the end of the mass, and we drink it, which is wine, and then the body is like little chip. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's what Jesus chose as his, what is him.
Oh, where's this going?
For you, what would be your drink and what would be your food? Does that make sense? Your snack.
Snack.
That's really bad that I say it that way, but does that make sense? Like for me, I would say what people would drink would be I would have a Mountain Dew because that's me, and then for my snack would be like, I don't know, a pizza roll.
And when are people doing this?
I don't know. Is this like at my funeral? Sure. I'm not literally doing that, but
something to remember you by.
No, something that you describes you. Like, this is my drink and this is my snack.
Twisted tea.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Twisted tea.
Oh, fine. You didn't mean alcohol-wise.
No. It's fine. I mean, wine. I take wine.
No, wine? I don't like wine.
Okay, something else? What else do you drink? I mean, I only know you drink twisted tea.
Alcohol-wise, twisted tea.
Non-alcohol?
Non-alcohol?
Coffee? Are you a
coffee connoisseur?
Are you a complicated coffee connoisseur on Starbucks?
That's the thing. I don't even know how to order from Starbucks. I hate Starbucks.
Are you like 2 pumps of espresso?
No, I don't know how to order like that.
Coconut milk?
No.
No?
No.
That's why you have to get on TikTok and find the orders and just, try those.
Have it on repeat?
No.
Oh.
I just walk up there and be like, can I get this?
This is what I want.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, I'm not a complicated, I do need my coffee.
So your drink would be a coffee?
A coffee or a Coke?
Okay.
Those would
Are we talking about like Diet Coke, Zero Coke?
Coke, not
Zero?
diet shit. No, not the zero, just a regular.
Mexican Cola?
Yes.
Or cane cola? Real sugar cane?
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? No, like a regular Coke.
Like
a cold Coke.
Mm-hmm. Not room temperature.
No.
Okay, cool. And your snack?
I'm sorry. I don't know about the snack. Let me think.
So bad.
You said yours would be a Mountain Dew.
Mine would be a Mountain Dew.
And a pizza roll.
Because Mountain Dew gets you going.
I can't do Mountain Dew. I like, even just looking at it just gives me diabetes.
Diabetes. It does. It honestly does.
You shouldn't even be drinking Mountain Dew.
No, I don't drink it anymore. No, I don't drink it anymore. I used to like.
You gave me heart palpitations.
That's what my heart's doing right now.
That's number 7, by the way.
Shut up. It's the Rangers are playing. Back when I was when I was a teenager, I would drink Mountain Dew like a 12-pack by myself,
which explains a lot.
Yeah, it does actually. Mm-hmm, it really does.
That actually does.
But so what I said for my snack was a pizza roll, like a little tiny Tostino's pizza roll. That's what I used to eat a lot.
I don't know what my snack would be, huh? Making me think.
Reese's Cups.
No. I don't like peanut butter.
Strawberry. What are those called?
Chocolate strawberries? Yeah.
No, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, it could be a chocolate strawberry, but what are those? The shit you put on the table and it has like cheese, ham, and a bunch of other beefs.
You don't want to know what I call those.
Okay, what are they supposed to be called?
Coochie boards.
Okay. You're right. I didn't want to know what you called it. You're absolutely right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You fell on the play, dude. Fell on the play. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong one.
You're welcome. That actually would be me. Crackers.
You're bored.
A Lunchable. That's my shit.
Lunchable, okay.
I mean, not the actual, but like an adult Lunchable.
Like with the Capri Sun?
I don't like Capri Sun.
What the fuck, dude? Those are the best.
No, they're not.
All right, cool. I mean, there's
ever since the whole bottom thing happened.
What bottom thing?
Oh, I can't.
You know what? I've never thought about that.
Ever since then, I can't do it.
My little cousins like to buy the Capri Sun, so I'll just grab one and sip on it.
Yeah, I can't do it after that.
Completely forget about that.
Like because I buy them for the girls, and I'll like grab them and I'll look at the bottom and I'll shake them. Like, so gross.
Damn, I'm gonna die.
This explains so much, George.
I'm gonna die. Hey, Mountain Dew didn't do me wrong. Well, for like,
think about that.
Kidney stone, yeah. Never mind. Think about that. Yeah, it did. Yeah. It really did fuck me up.
Yeah.
So, all right, we decided. You said, what did you say?
A Lunchable.
A Lunchable. A little snack.
And a Coke. A shot of Coke.
A shot of Coke.
That sounded not. That's not. No, not that kind. Coca-Cola. Por favor. Cold.
Either
with little ice cubes in it.
Would you ever try coke?
No. I would not.
I know.
It's
probably not a question. We should, cut that out.
No, well, shit. Cut. You can cut it out. Well, I don't care. I would never. Genuine
Why not?
I think the DARE programs in school really worked on me because there's no way.
Do you remember that the commercial where it was like don't smoke cigarettes and there was like that body deflated on the couch?
I thought that was weed.
No, that wasn't weed.
Oh, was that cigarettes?
That was cigarettes, yeah. Because it fucks up your lungs. No, you never got commercials for weed. There's only cigarettes.
I've seen commercials for meth, anti-meth commercials.
Where? What the fuck?
Arizona.
Ah, okay. See,
that's an actual thing. Like that was an actual like.
Have you ever?
No, I just said
no, not you.
Like, good Lord.
No, have you ever? What do they call it? The meth stance? No, is it a meth stance? When the meth fold.
Have I seen it?
Yeah, have you ever seen?
Yes, it's scary.
Oh,
it's like it's.
Is it a meth? Wait, is it meth?
I don't know what it is, but it's scary.
But the fold, yeah. Ooh, I saw a video the other day, and 2 guys were just like folded up.
It's crazy. It's so sad. That works on me. That like full blown works.
No. I mean, okay, it works for not taking the drugs, but do you?
That's what I mean. It works. Like I would never touch it. Are you really
sympathetic about it? Like, are you like, oh my God, I feel bad for these people? Or for these,
I feel bad that they're in the situation that they're in. Like, I feel bad that it got to that point because they tried it. There was something that led to the trying. For example, me, I wouldn't even try it. Like, if it's in the same room as me, there is no curious bone in my body that says, I want to try it. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I wonder what.
Like you said, the DARE campaign.
It did. It 100% worked. It 100% worked. So I don't know people's reasons for it. I remember in Arizona, a company that I worked for, the owner, he was a recovering.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he had a fold. Did he ever fold? Did you ask him?
He actually talked about it.
Oh, really?
Openly. One of the days that he went in, I mean, he was a business owner and he was doing very well for himself. But he had said he tried it as a teenager and that's all it took was just that one attempt and that was it. Yes. Oh, and he said, he's like, I lost a lot of friendships. I lost a lot of relationships. I lost a lot of respect. Fuck. And he recovered because he was better, but it was... Oh no! And he had said he was like, I was just being a dumb kid. That he tried it just for. He clearly did not have the same DARE programs as me.
They did not work on DARE programs than Arizona. No, I mean I've been around a lot, but I've never been like.
Do you think it's genetic?
Like getting for
to have the addictive nature. The addiction.
I mean, okay, the nature of being addicted to something.
Yeah,
but it just depends on where you get yourself addicted to. It's what you think the things you put yourself around, right?
That's true.
Because I mean, like I said, I've been around that stuff, and I've seen some friends just do a line on the table real quick.
But that's friends. More so, do you think it's genetics? Like,
not even friends. It was at a party.
Like a genetic thing where, because so-and-so in my family or, my dad or if a family member is
addicted to drinking or as an alcoholic
or something like that. Do you think it's like, it's destined to happen to me or one of my siblings?
Not destined, because
it's genetics. Pero por eso te digo where it's like
I'm saying, like, let's say, for example, I might be addicted to something, but it's not, I didn't take it, like, I don't like drinking, right? So I'm not addicted to drinking. I might be addicted to, like, I don't know, playing games, video games or watching,
okay.
For example, other shit. I'm addicted to keeping up with soccer, keeping up with shit like that. I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say, get at?
Yeah.
I'm addicted to eating. I don't know. It might be something that I got genetically from my parents, but
it doesn't necessarily have to translate that way.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know if that's what you see. See it the same way, or do you know someone in your family who's addicted to something?
No.
No?
No.
That's good.
Family-wise, no. Like where I can say, yeah, I have a long line of alcoholics. I mean, fortunately, knock on wood, no. Like it was never a problem. I don't know if I'm saying it was never like, family-wise, I never knew somebody that was actually like, I guess when you say alcoholic, I in my head, that's like someone that's just always drinking.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like you every time you come across this person, he's drunk. He or she is drunk.
Yeah. Okay, to that point, I mean, because to me, it's like someone who just likes to drink, like after work or every day. It's like I gotta have a beer, type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you think that makes them an alcoholic?
Doesn't make them an alcoholic. Well,
but that's what I'm saying. Where it's like that word translates to something else for my head, because I mean, back even when I was younger, my grandpa after work, after a long day's work, whatever, he would have a beer, but not a 12-pack. It would be one beer.
Okay, see. Okay, all right.
And that's why it's like, well, does that consider him an alcoholic? Like, because it wasn't a 12-pack. Like, it was, he would just have one like, and it would be one really, really cold one. And I loved watching him pour it because he would just pour it so, yes. Like, and it was almost like he was waiting for that one all day. Yeah. But it was one. But it was one. It wasn't 12. Like, it was one.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say that's an alcoholic. Yeah, you're right. Because, okay, AI, just give me the definition. An alcoholic is a person who exhibits a pattern of excessive and compulsive alcohol consumption that leads to significant negative consequences in their life. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So according to AI, it has to lead to negative consequences. What if it leads to positive consequences? Does that mean you're not an alcoholic? Or a controlled alcoholic? I don't know.
A functioning
alcoholic.
I don't know. That's
I don't know. It's good to know, though. I feel like that these next generations don't really drink as much as the older generations. So I feel like people are getting addicted to just addicted. I want to go gym. I'm gonna go work out.
I was just gonna say. I feel like I agree. I feel like people's priorities. Would that be like hobbies? They're more focused on like health.
Yeah.
Health and wellness. Like sounds really bad to say, but that's like it's trending.
Oh, you're right.
It's like trending to be healthy. It's trending to be like fit. It's trending to eat healthy. I mean, shit, I have my 9-year-old talking to me about skincare where it's like, you're 9.
Really?
Yes. Drives me crazy because she's like, can I get
but that's
skincare?
Good.
No, it's not.
Why not?
As a 9-year-old, you don't need to put crap on your face. Right. When you're of age, sure.
All right, cool.
Not as a 9-year-old.
But that's what it's good that she's getting that type of stuff instead of just, other shit like.
Yeah, I guess pick your poison, right?
Yeah. One day you're going to be like, stop working out. Stop.
Eat a bucket of chicken, please.
Eat a fucking burger.
I swear that's the child that's going to end up being like some type of vegetarian. I kid you not. We're going to come back and listen to this when my kid comes out that she's the vegan. No offense for any of our vegan friends.
Fish are friends.
Fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
Vegans can't eat fish? Can they?
I was just, I wasn't going to say animals are
Presbyterians.
Friends. I was going to say animals aren't food.
Fish are friends.
Animals are friends. So.
What?
No, I was going to say we're in an hour and he still hasn't shown up.
He's not coming, is he?
Oh, that is so. I got left on a. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sitting there at the table by yourself, waiting for this person to show up, and you're like,
has that ever happened to you?
Once, but it was because she was actually traveling from Austin to Dallas, and she told me a certain time to be there, and just apparently she got stuck in traffic, a long ass traffic, and it took her a little bit longer to get to the place. And I was so pissed that I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm leaving. But I was sitting there by myself.
Poor friend.
No, yeah, she showed up later on, and she's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, fuck you.
That's a valid response.
Yeah.
You guys weren't in communication during the process?
We were. But
so why would you go if you know she wasn't here?
No. Okay, don't try to turn this on me.
Okay.
No. I showed up at the time before she said, before all that shit happened. She was like, I'll be there at this time. So I was like, shit happened. Does that make sense? I had shown up at that time.
And she didn't communicate that shit happened?
She kind of did. She kind of didn't. She did.
Okay, so it is your fault.
You're turning it on me. No.
It's not my fault that it's your fault. One thing.
It's all right. We went out later. She paid.
You went out for tacos.
Yeah, she paid.
Tacos are better anyways.
It's cool.
What would you consider to be a turnoff for a career choice?
Oh, career choice.
Or yeah.
Oh, and
what career would be considered, or like even a job? Like,
oh, wait, hold on. You're talking about like me come dating someone and she says like, oh, my career is this?
Yeah.
Damn,
would you be like, you do what?
I don't know.
Still? Like, it's like a, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want, I'm going to be on both sides because at the end of the day, I really don't care. If she's beautiful, I don't give a shit, right? But
seriously.
I think if she's still working in not retail.
Retail is a turnoff.
Yeah. At this point in my life.
That's fair.
At this point in my life.
There's no wrong answer. It's a legit question.
Yeah. I'm like, unless you're like manager or something.
Interesting.
That's cool, but I don't know. It's retail. It'd have to be retail just because it's like, come on, dude. At my age, right? If you're close to the same age, do something else.
He's 74, by the way.
Yeah, 74. So do something else, please. Do something else. I don't know. Is that bad?
No, I was just asking. I always wondered that. Like if, because, well.
You know what?
Because you see so many videos of like girls bashing men for not making certain amount.
Yes, fuck them.
But you know what I mean? So it's like, do guys feel the same way when they have a girl that's not working at all? Or that's...
It depends, right? Because if we're just starting dating, we don't give a shit. I don't feel
really?
I don't feel like all men, like, we don't give a shit. It's like, you know, we want a girlfriend or something. I don't know. Okay. But if the relationship turns into something else and we get a little bit further down the line and we're like, okay, you know what? I have to start. To me, I think is like, I'd like paying for everything, but I would like some help. And your job isn't going to help you, help me with that.
But you met me working at this job.
Yeah. But let's say I learned how you are and I'm like, you have more potential, so to speak. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I really don't want responsibility.
Fuck off.
I'm just throwing it out there because that's...
Okay. Damn, I wouldn't know how to respond to that. It's just...
Because there are some people that are like, no, I'm okay with working blah, and...
Then you're okay going to Jack in the Box for dinner. You're okay with...
Maybe. Or the expectation of somebody else.
And it feels... I feel bad for saying it that way, but it's like I don't want my partner to be...
A bum.
Not a bum, but not to see that she or has more potential to do something else. Maybe. Because to me, it's like, if I see passion that you have in something else, like, dude, you can do that. Go do it. But if you're being a bum about it, I don't know. It would make me mad. What about
enough to stop talking to her?
No, not
just
that
mad.
Much. Just mad.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm accepting you as you are, but does it make sense? What is your turn off job? Oh, what the fuck?
No, I think it's more of I think fast food.
Fast food?
Yeah.
Why? If this guy's a manager, a chef manager, no, not chef manager, sorry, a manager of the whole, let's say a Hooters. Oh, actually, let's not go there. A Razoo's.
Okay.
Does everybody know
what
Razoo's
fast
is
food.
here?
I said fast food. Fast food is not considered restaurants. Sorry. Fast food, like
a Whataburger.
Yeah. If you've been working there, if you're working there as a manager because you want to own your own
franchise, you want to
Hooters.
Oh, okay.
And that's your stepping stone, cool. But if this is like goals,
okay,
is to be a manager at like
In-N-Out,
McDonald's or something.
Wingstop.
Is Wingstop?
Yeah, Wingstop is
no judgment. I just it would
no
be
judgment,
kind
but
of.
There's a little bit of judgment.
It's kind of like what you said, where it's like, okay, you have the motivation to be management and the ambition is there, but like transfer that to somewhere else.
With that, so you're in the dating phase, right? They work at retail at this age. Would that be a turnoff? Would you be like, no more, we're not doing this? But you really like this guy. He has potential to be a great person.
And he's a manager? Or he's just working like a sales?
Just working as sales.
I would want to know if he has anything else like that.
But why? Okay, but...
Because they don't make money. I've worked retail. You don't make shit.
Yes, you don't. But I told you, if this person worked retail, I'm okay with it at the beginning.
Yeah, you said that. And that's a retail...
Because I know where I'm at. I know what I can do. But I like this girl, right? But you can?
Oh, no.
You're dropping them right there. Is that a question that comes up? Is like, on your first date, you're sitting there. You know where he works. You've met him through friends, but you know where he works, right?
That's
what I'm saying. Would you bring it up? Would you be like, hey?
Yeah, that is a topic of conversation. I feel like that's a good, like, start, like, I feel like that's a good topic if you're on a date with someone. But I've also been told that you shouldn't. That's like something you shouldn't ask. But I'm like, how do you avoid that topic?
Get into the relationship first, and then we talk about it. Does that make sense?
No, because you should be able to talk to this person.
If you like this person.
How do you know that you like them if you haven't had these conversations with someone? Like, you can't build...
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
no, but as a person, like, not disregarding what they do, it was like, as a person, that's what I want to get to know first, how they are. And if I like this person, I'm going to go out with them. Right.
But isn't that part of not who they are, but, for example, don't I need to know what you do for work in order to know what your lifestyle is, in the sense of, well, okay, you work construction and you start at 4:00 in the morning. Say we don't talk about jobs, right?
Right.
And it is a weekday and you tell me, yeah, I got to go to bed by 8:00. Mm-hmm. I'm going to wonder why. Why? What do you do?
I get what you're saying.
Do you see how this kind of, because that's going to tell me, oh, okay, well, you're
right.
You see a bigger picture when you know what someone does for a living. That sounds really bad.
I saw that realization right there. It does. But you're right. It wouldn't be a turnoff for me.
Right.
Like, I would make the conversation. I would have that conversation.
Right. But it's going to be, I feel like the conversation is going to be different if you're talking to someone that works the cash register at McDonald's
over
when they're 35. And don't get me wrong, there's no judgment. Like, a job is a job by all 100%.
They could have had problems growing
Absolutely.
up. No.
Wait, what? Growing up? That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, okay, not
the struggle is real in some industries. Absolutely. There's no judgment there.
Been in jail.
But
I don't know who you're hooking up with.
Do they hire felons? They hire felons? What's
Probably. I don't know.
Maybe. But anyways, I feel like the conversation is, if you can't have a conversation with this person, how can you envision dating them?
Okay, yeah, you're right, but
you're trying to say that I'm wrong.
No.
Where's Joe? He's good at arguing.
Yeah, no, because I will agree with you, but I don't know. I just don't think that's a conversation I would bring up.
Really?
Do I feel like the women, whoever is, would try to have that conversation? Yeah.
Okay, and what do you say?
I work construction. Trabajo en la constru.
And are they asking like what kind of construction? Like Ashanti's construction?
No. What?
You know Ashanti?
No.
Oh God, never mind. Goodfellas?
No.
Okay.
I probably should know it, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should.
I don't. If they want to have that conversation, yeah, I'll tell you everything I am and what I do and shit like that.
So these are not conversations that you have? That's weird. For me, that's weird. Again, it's been a while. Been a while since I've been on a date.
Okay.
A long while.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like that's kind of
something that should be brought up
right away.
Not right away. Maybe at the end of the conversation.
Hypothetically speaking, you go on a date with a girl.
Right.
You guys don't touch the subject of where you guys work. Mm-hmm. She's actually avoiding it.
Ooh, okay.
And so are you.
She's a surgeon.
Oh, dude, she's a stripper.
Oh, shit. Oh, you going there? No, we've already done this.
We have not done this.
Oh, well, before you came on. Okay. What did you go finish it?
Do you care or do you not care?
Girl, where you work? What club? Let me know.
No. Oh my God.
I'll be your best customer.
Oh, jeez.
No,
you're one of those weirdos.
Nah, dude. To me, it's like, let's say,
just kidding.
She is a stripper, right? And we're in a relationship, whatever. I don't care. Like, maybe a little bit of me does, but at the end of the day, if she's coming back home to me, then good, right?
Oh, very interesting.
Why?
I'm just asking. I
don't know. That's always been my thought process. Like, I'm in a relationship and like, okay, she's over there, not doing stuff, but I'm like, has friends, whatever. But like, as long as you come back, I mean, if I know you're coming back at the end of the day to me, then great. If I find out you did something, then all right, it's over, right?
You find out your guy friends.
Well, they know better.
That's just wrong. That's just so wrong.
What would you go about that?
I would not date a male stripper, period.
Why?
That's no. Ew.
That is more fun. Be a little bit more. Yeah, but you did take it there, so.
I did. Well, somebody had to. You're welcome.
Okay, I have one for you.
What?
If you could restart civilization from scratch, what is one human trait you would remove?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's like number 10, by the way.
There's motion at my front door.
Motion at my front door.
And I've been trying to find something that I would remove, but I'm like, what the fuck is like give me some human traits. Like, what are we talking about? I know that's my own question, but I feel like you seem like you have an answer to it.
Addiction.
Why?
To get rid of addiction?
But what if we need people to be addicted to work, be addicted to like, You know those old men in the construction that are like, I have to be here because I don't want to go home. They're addicted to their work, and we need them out there.
I guess I didn't think about that addiction. That went deep, George.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm grateful for Juan being out there 12 hours a day.
The workaholic.
Yeah. See, okay. That I'm thinking broadly, right?
Okay.
All day addicts. Claro, we need some addicts coming in. If not, like, who would keep these streets like clear at night? You know, you just need one guy walking through there to disperse people.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to think a trait that you would get rid of. I don't know. Give me a list.
Coming on. Human trait examples. Let's see. Extroversion.
Being an introvert.
Being an introvert.
You would eliminate that trait?
No. Being an introvert means
you're antisocial.
Yeah. No. Because I feel
we need people to not be social.
Yeah. They need to go figure out how to cure cancer and shit like that, you know?
Is that where the cure lies?
I don't know. I feel like people who are introverts are the ones doing that type of stuff.
Really?
I don't know.
You're just making shit up at this point.
I can't pronounce this shit. Openness to experience. Oh, that'd be a good one. Openness to experience, meaning being curious.
You would eliminate curiosity?
No, I would eliminate people not being curious. Open to shit.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yeah, because that would...
Phobias.
You would eliminate phobias? No,
yeah.
we need some of that shit. Spiders? Are you not scared of spiders?
You want people to be scared of spiders?
You need to be scared of some shit.
Why?
Like, okay, if you weren't scared of some shit, like people would be up in the, what are they called? Appalachian Mountains? Looking for those whistles and shit that you hear at night. I'm just saying.
There's whistles in the Appalachian.
Have you never been? Don't.
No, I haven't.
Have you never been, you're not on that side of TikTok yet?
No.
Search it up. It's pretty interesting.
Now it's going to pop up now that you talked about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Appalachian Mountains.
There's Himalayan mountains or the Appalachian?
Appalachian.
Did you make that word up?
No.
I'm just kidding.
All right. I'm going to list some. Honesty, integrity, courage, kindness, resilience. Eye colors, skin colors. Well, those are traits, actually. And that is traits. Height. I'm going to eliminate some height. Agreeableness.
Agreeableness? So you would not want people to agree?
No, I'm just throwing them out there. Well, I mean, let's say we eliminate that one.
Imagine, I was just going to say, imagine that.
No,
everyone agrees.
Oh, wait.
That would suck.
That is true, right? No.
Or it's eliminating that, so everybody would disagree.
Agrees. Yeah.
That would be weird. That would be a constant conflict.
That'd be
a stressful situation.
That's the world we live in. So.
Facts.
It's really not a difference.
Facts. Can't even take that from you. Have you watched any new shows recently?
Girl. None that you would watch.
Probably.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a show that you started watching and you just could not finish it because it went
bad?
Yeah.
The Last of Us season part 2.
And you look at the camera. I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Fucking Last of Us. Yes. The Walking Dead.
I never saw that.
Good, don't. I don't know why it's so hyped up. People love it and shit like that. It's stupid. You know the one with the...
A lot of people.
Yes, that one. Exactly that one.
There was a lot of seasons to that one, wasn't there?
Yes, it's like 8. Or it's still ongoing.
Oh, it's still... No, it's not.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like they're doing those spin-offs of spin-offs of spin-offs. It's just let it die.
Like you mean what they're doing with...
What?
Yellowstone? Did you ever watch that?
No.
You never watched Yellowstone?
No.
That one was good. But now they're doing spin-offs to it, and it's like...
1879 or something like that.
Yes, that one, and then there's another one.
After the main, what is it? The owner, the old guy.
Yeah,
I forget. After he died, is like saying Yellowstone.
Wait, nobody died.
He dies, right?
Who died? Oh, you were talking about in the show. I thought you meant.
Oh. In the show, yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
He did die, right?
Yes.
Okay. Spoiler. Sorry.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, exactly. It was like stupid, and the way he died, and like I never watched the show, but watching him die the way like in the street like that, this is stupid. Give him a better death.
He didn't die in the street.
So I didn't see his death.
Oh my God. You did not see it.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
I don't know what you watched, but it wasn't the show that.
Did he die in a cool way?
No, and not in my opinion.
Okay.
Any other show?
That I can think of recently. Well, there's this new. It's this new Star Wars show.
Mm-hmm. Is it good? They talk about it at work. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. It's good because it's a different type of view of the world of Star Wars that like we've ever gotten. Like we're actually seeing the inside of what would you call it? The nitty gritty shit. Mm-hmm. Like people getting their hands dirty, like the normal people, basically. You know what I mean?
The commoners.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's good, but for some reason, I don't know. I watched the first 3 episodes of the season 2, and I just can't pick it up again.
Oh, so is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
You just can't get into it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually, it looks really great. Like the amount of money they put into the production and shit, or like the way the everything looks, it's great. It's amazing, but I just can't get into it.
Why can't you get into it though?
And I love Star Wars. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Might be the way the story. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the story so far is slow already. Oh, okay. And whenever that shit happens in shows, I just like
check out.
Yeah, check out. You know, my head's like going 100 miles an hour, ADHD, and whatever.
It's not.
Yeah, so
that's why I can't. Yeah, I get it.
So, do you have one that you?
I end up checking out of a lot of shows.
Okay. Recently? Wait, why? Because of that or just?
Because it's like, okay, I'm over it. Like, give me something else.
Is there, you have finished a lot of them, right, though? Okay.
I try to finish them. Try.
Okay. Recently, is there any one that people are watching and you're like,
No, I genuinely have to wait until all the seasons are out.
Why?
Because I forget. And I'm not even kidding when I say that.
What do you mean you forget? Oh, you forget that
I forget that.
It blows my mind that
what happened
like
with the show. Like I forget where it's like, where did we leave off? Like what happened?
That's why you go to YouTube and watch it like a 10-minute recap.
That's too much work.
Girl.
If I have, like Stranger Things, I loved it. Mm-hmm. And I was so pissed off. You haven't
finished that?
No, I did finish it. Well, no, the last season is coming up.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't finished it, but tell me what happened in the rest of the show. I don't know. I have to rewatch it.
Fucking shredded on a guitar and died. That's what happened.
Everybody died.
Oh no. What's the redhead's name?
Exactly.
Max got her crippled, and then
she got crippled?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
She got picked up.
You see what I mean? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she's in a hospital, but she's alive. So.
Ah, that's right. See? These are all things that happened and I wasn't there for it.
The last scene, just recap real quick. The last scene is them looking out into, what's that town called?
Out of space? I don't know.
The fucking town. And it's split and there's a hole. I mean, there's a
I do remember that part.
In the middle.
See, you're bringing my memory back.
There you go.
Good job. But now I feel like I have to rewatch it.
Just watch
the last season
4 last episode. And just skip to, I forgot what number it is, or what time it is, but
what other show? I'm trying to think of what other show I've seen. I haven't even seen shows recently. Lame. What do I do? I am BC.
Doing what?
Don't know.
I don't know. I'm able to finish shows, but like I said, a bunch of shows that you don't watch. So, off the top of my head now, can't think of anything else.
Exactly, because nothing good is on.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Like,
have you ever seen The Good Doctor?
No.
You know what? Okay, real quick. I don't know why, but whenever this first came out, The Good Doctor, right? I was really interested because of I think I saw a first 5-minute clip of the beginning, the first episode, right? And I was like, why the fuck am I drawn to this? So I watched the first and second season, and now I don't have a cable TV or regular TV, or I don't know where to find it. I think it's on Disney.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah. That's a show I feel like everyone should watch. I don't know. It's really...
I have a tendency of watching shows. So you know how people will listen to music when they're at work?
You watch shows?
Yeah. But I don't actually watch them. I listen to them.
Okay, hold on. Are you watching shows that you've already watched? Mm-mm. You're watching brand new episodes you haven't watched or listening to? Mm-hmm.
I do. Why? Because I accomplish two things at once. I'm able to hear what's going on in the show and work.
There's no way you actually believe that.
Yes, I do. Sometimes I'm like, wait, what happened? And I'll like rewind it a little bit and then go above my day. You
really can go listen to all that while there's shit moving. Like they're actually doing hand gestures, and then like walking into restaurants or doing shit, and you don't have to watch that?
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
I can just listen to it. And that's why they got mad at me, because they're like, did you not watch it? And I'm like, well, no, I was listening to it. I was watching Game of Thrones because I was like, I was like, what did I miss? Because they saw something and they're like, did you even watch it? And I was like, yeah, I was listening to it. They're like, no, you actually have to pay attention.
Oh my.
And I was like,
I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad.
At what?
If I asked you, did you watch? Or like, we planned on watching something, and they're like, oh, what'd you think of this scene? Oh, I don't know. Just listen to it. What the fuck, dude? The red.
No, I'd
the
be
red
like,
wedding. Did you just listen to that?
No, I didn't. I watched it.
Alfredo, Adriana, she listened through the red wedding.
No,
dude.
I didn't, because after they said you actually have to watch it, I started watching it, and it was.
You listened through the Battle of the Bastards, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You did.
No,
dude.
Are you judging me right now?
One of the greatest scenes in fucking.
I did watch it. I do remember.
All right.
I do. Battle of the Bastards, I do remember.
Okay.
And the Red Wedding, because I was very devastated after that one.
I'm pretty sure.
It was.
Everyone was. Yeah.
It scarred me a little bit.
I don't know. This is kind of weird now. I don't know. Have you watched The Last of Us?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Season part 2? Oh.
1 or 2.
Okay. Never mind.
I don't know what it's about.
You don't need to know what it's about. Oh, okay. I guess you do.
Kind of. For me to get into
we told you, post-apocalyptic world. There's a disease that turns people into fungus and kills people, turns them into zombies. But there's a dad and a guy and a girl who become father-daughter and go about trying to survive.
Isn't that like that Will Smith movie?
Oh, fuck that movie. That's a dog. I don't know. I Am Legend
Dogs
is all right.
are better than people.
No.
Yeah,
not.
no, they are.
I hate dogs.
What?
I hate pets. Sorry.
No, you don't.
I don't hate dogs. I hate pets.
Lie.
I hate pets. I really do.
Why?
I don't like having pets. I just think
you're about to get a lot of hate mail.
It's all right. Send them my way, please.
What?
I've told you this before.
No, I have not heard you say you hate pets.
I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a dog.
I hope you would never be with that attitude.
I have a pet and I have a dog.
You shouldn't.
Hey, I love Pebbles.
Oh, no, que no. No, que no.
No, but that was because she was left to me. She was my mother's dog.
Who broke your heart?
No, she was my mother's dog.
No, there's a dog that broke you.
My mother left to Arizona and left her, so I was like...
And now you hate pets?
No, I've always hated pets.
But you kept Pebbles?
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw her out in the street.
Why not? You hate pets.
Okay, not that much. I don't hate. I'm not gonna kill an animal. You know what happened the other day?
What happened?
Oh my god. Actually, all right, real quick. And have you ever run over something?
Yes.
Right? Squirrels.
But I think it was like a squirrel. I got hit by a bird.
All right, that's the bird's fault if it hits
Agreed.
you. Yeah.
Agreed.
It's a bird's fucking fault. Fuck that bird.
Exactly. Go on.
What
did you hit?
No, it's the first time. No, it's the first time I've ever ran over something.
What?
Oh, fuck them too. But I feel bad for running it over. But what are they called? The quaches?
Oh. You know what? I felt
animals?
bad until you said that. Possums.
Possum. Yeah, it killed the possum. And I saw him going across the road and I was like, dude, all right.
Bitches
I slowed
big.
down and I was like, just go, keep going. But I wasn't going to stop because I was like, he's going to make it out. He's going to make it across.
And it didn't.
The motherfucker stopped.
Do you know what do you know what possums do when they get scared?
Oh, yeah, they play dead. Sorry. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Oh, he dead now.
Well, joke's on you, huh, possum?
Yeah, no. That had me. I was thinking about that possum for a while.
I have trauma from that. I saw a dog get ran over. No, I saw a dog get ran over when we were in Mexico. Yeah, and that was very I remember. I was little when I saw that. I'm not saying it was crossing the street, but the guy didn't have to hit him.
He did.
And it was slow motion too, so it's not like I'm serious. It was
slow motion to you, but it probably wasn't slow motion.
No, it was slow motion. So, it was legit slow motion. You could have stopped, dude.
Okay, but
you're a McAsshole for not stopping.
McAsshole.
Yes, facts.
All right, you're right. Fine, you're right.
Don't kill animals.
I won't say it. It's fine.
That's just mean.
Aminos.
Did you hear about the wrestler that died? I'm surprised you haven't talked about it. You're not depressed? Who?
Sabu.
You're not sad, depressed? Are you in mourning?
No.
How do you feel?
He's
was he a current wrestler?
No. He's very old.
Legend?
He's a legend. He's 70 years old. 70 years old.
Shit.
He actually had his last match 2 weeks ago. Where this man, okay, it's something about Sabu you need to learn. Y'all need to know. If go home and watch just YouTube Sabu and extreme or put ECW or Sabu. This motherfucker would do the craziest shit. He put his body on the line. He was going through barbed wire. He was going through tables, chairs. He was jumping from the highest point of I don't know, the building. This motherfucker tried to kill himself. All right, not literally.
Now look at that.
But yeah,
of natural causes.
Yeah, exactly. Took a chair shots to the head, but literally just hard chair shots where you could hear and back in the day it wasn't
as made up as it is now.
Yeah, they wouldn't nowadays. They hit you in the back. They're not allowed to hit the head
for reasons.
Yeah, back in the day he was taking headshots. It was just crazy. This motherfucker. And then 2 weeks ago he's decided I'm gonna have my last match. He had his last match, and he watched highlights of that shit. He went through barbed wire. He was cut up, bleeding everywhere. I don't know that, but he did a lot for the sport, for the wrestling. I just feel like he brought a lot of extreme things that wrestlers do nowadays to the front. I don't know if that makes sense.
Because they haven't said how he passed yet. They were very specific in, we don't know how they passed or how he passed. Do you think that it was just natural causes?
Probably.
This is just more me being,
I know. I feel like it, but I feel like
do you think?
I don't think it was an addict. It probably was an addict. Who
I didn't even go to the addict aspect. But,
where are you going?
I don't know. Well, I guess I was always, and people have always said, once you stop working, te vas a morir.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Where it's if you're at a constant, you have to wake up for something, then you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. But then the day that you're not.
See what you're doing there now? You're making him more sad.
Is that making him more sad? Sorry.
Yeah, because he literally had his last match. They called it his last match.
But that's why I was shit. Well, he died 2 weeks after his last match? Damn. That's a fucked up coincidence. Or he was just like partying like a rock star. Hopefully he wasn't.
I don't know.
Or maybe.
I don't think it was. I don't know.
Your 70s, I mean, that's still, is that still considered young?
Well, yeah, Bill Belichick has a 25-year-old girlfriend, so.
Really? You're going to compare?
What do you mean? That's a party guy, apparently.
He's a party guy?
Well, he's going out with a 25-year-old.
That doesn't make him a party guy.
Oh, he likes to party.
Ew.
Yeah, we'd say that to the girl.
Well, have you seen or have you heard about that whole thing? She got kicked out. She's no longer allowed to.
Oh, yeah, I did. But from what I was reading is that it's a relationship, partnership. They're both gaining something out of each other. Does that make sense? Not the way you think about it. Yes, it's a contract. She's working as his social media manager, basically doing everything social media for him. And she's getting.
Did he need that though?
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Maybe there's other stuff coming along with it.
Okay, I actually didn't hear that. I know that something sketchy had come out in like an interview because she like refused to let him talk about their relationship or something.
Social media manager. I mean, if she
said it on camera because it was an interview. And
what
then
did she say? Like, you're not allowed to talk about this? Or don't talk about this?
So something like that where they asked about, how did you meet? How did you guys meet? Type thing. And she just like completely she's like, no, we're not going there. We're not doing that.
Okay, but think about it. How do you think they met?
I don't know.
That's a good reason not to like let him talk or not to bring it up, not to answer.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe he was at a nightclub or something, or it's a mutual friend is connected. It's like, hey, I need you to, get together and make this a relationship.
Interesting. Why would that be so sketchy?
It is sketchy. It's weird, but I thought he was married to begin with.
Why? Because he was old.
Yeah.
That's mean.
What?
That's fair. I didn't know he was. Is he divorced?
Probably. Now that I think about it.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like I'm making it back. It's all you today. All right.
Lame.
So.
How did it go? By the way, Joe is out there being a Kyle. It'll be interesting to know what he's Kyling about.
The fuck is a Kyle?
Kyle is a male version of a Karen. They call them Kyles.
I hope I'm never called a Kyle.
Yeah, you better hope you're never called.
Have you ever been called a Karen? Not by your daughters, but like someone else.
My daughters would never. No, I've never been called a Karen. Have you ever been called a Karen?
No, the fuck no. I'm the one calling people Karens.
Define Karen.
A bitch. I don't know.
No, that's not. Been called a bitch plenty of times.
I don't know. Someone trying to impeding your fun.
That doesn't make them a Karen. You should look up what's a Karen. Fact check.
What fact check? It's ChatGPT. Pregúntale al ChatGPT.
I don't know what that. Okay, don't judge me. I don't know what that is.
What?
I've been hearing about it, and yeah, whatever.
What defines a Karen? Hold on, I want to see what he says.
You're gonna have your name under it.
The term Karen is a slang expression used to describe a stereotype of middle-aged white woman perceived as entitled, demanding, and often exhibiting socially problematic behavior. This stereotype is characterized by actions such as insisting on speaking to the manager, displaying intrusive or condescending attitudes, and in more serious instances, engaging in racially charged behavior like justly calling the police on people of color. Key traits. I
am glad I've never been called a Karen.
Key traits of a Karen: entitlement and demands, public confrontations, racial implications, and cultural stereotypes.
See, you don't even know what a Karen is. You went straight to bitch.
What do you mean? Oh, well, that's a bitch.
That's more than a bitch.
But anywho, You got something else?
Mm-mm.
All right, we're good.
Ooh, Joe's gonna be really mad.
He can be mad all he wants.
Someone got
what?
Gruesome gray hair.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.